you some NBA player props for Thursday, December 22nd. We went 2-4 last night. We will get into those picks from last night and try to break this cold streak. But if you look at it, 1-5 2 nights ago, 2-4 last night. Tonight, if the trends continue, we'll go 3-3. Friday will be 4-2. Saturday will be 5-1. And then our gift to you on Christmas Day, a perfect 6-0 record that we're going to have.
Go.
So we set this up perfectly for you guys. So either wait and watch and see if the trends keep going or keep riding with us. Either way, we appreciate you guys being here. All right, let's try and turn this cold streak around as a group, starting with Trey.
Yeah, and I actually went 1-1 yesterday. I was pretty happy. It was a big turnaround for my 0-2 day that I had on Tuesday. So shout out Trey. But I'm going to give you guys 2 player props today. The first one is going to be Lauri Markkanen. I finally fixed my pronunciation of him. So shout out you guys in the comments. But Lauri Markkanen over 32.5 points. He has been dominating here lately. I bet him against Cleveland over points a few days ago, and he hit that for me. So I'm just running it back to the mill with my boy Lauri at 32.5 PRAs. I think this is pretty low. This should be a very, very competitive game against the Wizards tonight. And if you look at it, the Wizards lead the league in turnovers per game, and they give up the third best opponent three-point shooting. Both of those play right into Lauri's hands. So I love that play over 32.5 PRAs for Lauri against the Wizards. And then my last pick is going to be my boy Devin Vassell. I have him in a lot of fantasy leagues, so maybe this might be me hoping that he has a big game tonight, but I do think that he is going to score over 21.5 points. Vassell's probably the only primary scorer that the Spurs have at the moment, so 21 points, or I guess 22 points, is pretty easy for him in my eyes. And if you look at his game log, he has been struggling here lately, but he finally found his groove last game against the Rockets' lowly defense. The Pelicans do have a bit better of a defense, but they are without Zion tonight, and I do think that does open up the paint for Vassell to drive to the rim and get to the free throw line. And if you look at his last 2 games against the Pelicans, Devin Vassell scored 26 points and 25 points. So both of those would have hit the over. So I'm going to go and keep riding Vassell and hope that he keeps scoring lots of points against the Pelicans. I got Vassell over 21.5 points and Lauri Markkanen over 32.5 PRAs for my 2 plays for tonight's very, very, very small slate.
Yeah, I like that Spurs play because Keldon Johnson's out. I think he's going to score a lot of points. He's the only scorer on the floor for the Spurs. But, I had Drew Holiday over 29.5 PRA last night. He had a near triple-double, 9 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. So that was a tough one to watch. And then Dame, my guy, he's failed me twice now. He just had a poor night shooting. So that's back-to-back 0-2 nights for me after having a great run. I guess I'm the shit stain that you need to wash twice, apparently. We went in the washer 2 nights ago, came out, still stains. Last night, washed again, still 0-2s. Third time's a charm tonight. So
send it through the wash.
Yeah, I'm sending you guys 2 prop picks tonight. Small slate, 2 games. This is going to be my wash on delicate locks of the night to get rid of the 0-4 stains, and it's going to be a 1 player, 2 props. It's going to be CJ McCollum over 24.5 points and over his 2.5 threes against the Spurs. You guys know how I feel about the Spurs. I don't hide it. They are, in my opinion, the worst team in the league. They are the worst defensive team in the NBA, allowing 120 points per game and let teams shoot nearly 40% from 3, which is also the worst in the league. CJ McCollum will be without Brandon Ingram again, and he will also be without Zion Williams, like Trey said. CJ is averaging 28.7 points per game, 7 assists, and shooting 8.4 threes per game in his last 3. He's making an average of 4.3s per game in that stretch as well, while shooting 22.7 shots per game. So CJ's hot. So I'm going to take all of his props over against a bad Spurs defense and a depleted Pelicans lineup. So those are my props for tonight. Teats?
I like those. I went 1-1 yesterday. I've just been going 1-1 back-to-back nights. I have to shout out to the GOAT, LeBron James, for covering. I also need to shout out to De'Aaron Fox for losing his shit and kind of getting LeBron to the line so that we can get it done.
Shout out.
So I'm going to bring you guys, it's a 1 player, 2 prop. I'm going to call it the Herbs and Spices, Herb Jones. We're going to get it. It's going to be over 11.5 points. Here's my thought process. He puts up good minutes. He's a great defensive player, but now there's 2 major scorers out for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's been out for a while, but Zion has entered the NBA health and protocol. I think it's like health and virus protocol. I can't remember what I heard.
Yeah.
So someone's got to step up and score. CJ McCollum's going to be able to do what he needs to do against the Spurs team, but he can't do it all. He can't score 40 points with 30 rebounds. Someone's going to have to assist him with that. I think Herb Jones will take the step forward this game. As you can see, he's only hit over 11.5 points 2 times in the last 5. But he's right around there all the time. Just 1 or 2 more baskets a night, he'll get it. So I think that without Zion there, someone's got to step up. I'm thinking Herbert Jones gets at least 12. On the other side, Herbert Jones over 2.5 assists. I know that he's not really meant to be the one to be passing the ball. That's why his number's so low. But someone's going to be having to pass the ball down the court on a fast break or get the ball to CJ McCollum if he doesn't have it in his hands. As you can see, he's hit this mark 2 of the last 5. One game, he was just 1 shy. All it comes down to is he gets the ball. If he doesn't have the shot, find CJ McCollum and pray that CJ doesn't do some 7 dribbles, sidesteps, shots to, take away the assist.
And hey, I will say this: Herb Jones and the Pelicans are playing at home today.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at it, Herb Jones does play significantly better at home because he's a role player and he has the comfortability. So I love that play for Herb Jones. We always see the role players take a big step up at home. So we're hoping that happens here for Herb.
Yeah, we're really Pelicans heavy tonight, but you have to think with the depleted lineup for the Pelicans, it kind of avoids the blowout scenario with the Spurs. So
hey, and I gave 2 props, neither one of them Pelicans. So shout out.
That's true. That's true.
But all right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA player props for December 22nd. If you guys enjoyed the content, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching.